Bună ziua, bine ați venit. So, thanks to Maxime for this suggestion for a video, which is the differences between the regions of Romania, or more than the regions, the principalities or kingdoms, I suppose. I'm doing it now because we're coming up to the Ziua Marii Unirii on the 1st of December, the grand reunification of Romania. And I'll be making a film of that, as I normally do, looking at the military procession and the speeches, etc., etc. So, why was Romania united and why did it need to reunite? Well, Wallachia, which is split into two zones really, Oltenia and Muntenia, united with Moldavia in 1859. They added Dobruja in 1878. And finally, the grand reunification came with the addition of Transilvania after the First World War in 1918. Now, what are the differences between these areas, these zones? Well, if you look at a map, a relief map of Romania, you will see the mountains, the mountains which separate, the Carpathian Mountains which separate one zone from the other. And there are various differences which I've noticed since I've been here. I've been living in Oltenia, in Craiova. The speed of speech, it seems to be very fast in Oltenia. The use of the simple past, am văzut, văzui, am văzut, văzui, etc. Doesn't really exist in other parts of the country. It's totally legitimate and grammatically correct, but it isn't used in other parts of the country. If you've ever heard Johannes talking, you will see what I mean about the lack of speed of speech in Transilvania. Johannes is from Sibiu, so yeah. There are different paces of speech. I'll talk more about the character later. We have 9 regions in Romania, I think 9, you can correct me in the comments below, and 41 counties, județul. Wallachia and Moldavia were principalities, so they united first. Transilvania was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire and joined later after the First World War. What is Moldavia famous for? Well, churches with beautifully carved and painted exteriors and interiors. The graveyard of Sapienta, the happy graveyard, if you like. People take their religion very seriously in Moldavia. And there is more of a Slavic influence in Moldavia. It's the closest region to Ukraine, so it's different from the rest of. I haven't been there. I've been to Moldova, Republica Moldova, but I haven't been to Moldavia. Transilvania, renowned for being Germanic, industrialized, and hard-working. Wallachia, known for being cunning, fast-working, well-read, progressive, liberal. Traditionally, it's been the home of the, well, this may change in the current elections, but it's been the home of the PSD in the most recent years. They have different hats, different costumes, different ye. You have the clopur din Maramures, the little straw hats. In Oltenia, these hats have a wider brim, maybe because we have more sun, I don't know. The architecture is different. The architecture in certainly Moldova is very, how can I put this, Germanesque. You have a little courtyard enclosed by a gate on the outside, and you can't see what's going on inside at all. So the architecture varies hugely. If you've ever been to Sibiu, it's called the City of Eyes. You will see the little mansard with windows poking out from the attics, and the architecture is different in every region. The names are different. The names of towns change. Brasov, Kronstadt, Sibiu, Hermannstadt, Sighișoara, Siebenburgen. So streets, but also town signs. As you drive through parts of Transylvania, you will see town signs in German and Romanian, because German is still a feature there. If you go into a bar and you say Bună ziua, very often you'll be met with Servus. Servus is what you'd expect to hear in Bavaria, not in Transylvania, but you hear it in Transylvania. So the food is different. The food derives from the cultures who have been instrumental in establishing those areas. So in Moldavia, chorba is very often called borș, although borș is not necessarily chorba. I mean, borș comes from borș, which is Russian stroke Polish stroke Ukrainian. In this part of the country, down in Oltenia, we have kiftele. Kiftele comes from Turkey. The origin is Turkish cooking, Ottoman cooking. So kiftele from köfte. In Transilvania, schnitzel. Schnitzel. Well, of course, everyone knows about the Wiener Schnitzel, but this is schnitzel. In Transilvania, you will eat, I don't know, I think they're called sangeletse. I'm not sure about this. Blood sausages, which I like very much, actually. But we don't eat them here in Oltenia. And they also eat ciorba de porc adelianasca, which is very good indeed. So there are regional differences within cooking, food, names, and obviously names of things are different as well. It just goes to show that the United Kingdom, we think of England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland, being part of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. But actually, Romania has distinct identities for parts of its country as well. This is something which enriches a nation rather than diminishes a nation. So, on the 1st of December, we celebrate Ziua Marii Unirii Miri, and I hope you can join me for that, because I'll make a film looking at what happens then. Thank you so much for watching. La di vedere.